I think a lot of times when I have conversations with parents about concerns from school, or if they're having concerns at school, I think sometimes they're a little bit hesitant to come and see the pediatrician about it. And I would just encourage parents to think of their pediatricians of more than just somebody who does the well-child visit and is diagnosing asthma or allergies or ear infections. We're very much a part of the group of grown-ups in a kid's life that can actually help contribute to giving parents maybe a little bit of context about like what they might be seeing in their child. Because I think a lot of times like we just sort of see our children growing up and we kind of get used to him being the boy that doesn't sit still in circle time. And that's okay in like when you're 3 or when you're 4, but it's still happening in kindergarten. And I think parents, it just kind of sneaks up on you. You're like, oh, well, that's just how he's always been. And why is the teacher saying something about this? And then my job is to say, well, because she sees like 20 other children. And the one that doesn't sit still in circle time is kind of, outside of the box. And so let me give you, a screening tool that you can take to your teacher. The school's just started, so give her about a month to really get to know your child. So there's a lot of things that pediatricians can do where we're not talking about medication or we're not diagnosing that ear infection, but we can kind of give parents some context so that when they come to school, they're already kind of a little bit educated about, what that process might look like. So that when they come to the school administrators and teachers, they're already they've got a little bit of know-how, so that they kind of know what to expect, and they maybe there's not as big of a wait for the administrators and teachers to have to do that de novo because now their pediatricians prep them. So I guess my message to parents would be, don't just come in for sick visits. Don't just come in for well-child visits. If you have a behavioral concern, start with your pediatrician because we're usually the first person that you can see very quickly